Hello, it's Peter Merrick, and we're just about to head off into the weekend. And I want to share with you something that was so profound that I learned from Paul McCartney days after 9/11. And what he actually said penetrated me. And I want to share with you what those words are and what the learning was. And I hope that you're able to take this because it's helped me, and hopefully this wisdom that I don't even know he was aware that he was communicating such wisdom. So let me just share with you the scene. 2 days after 9/11, so it was around September 13th, 2001, I'm watching television and Sir Paul McCartney is being interviewed. And the interviewer is asking him a series of questions. And she just asked a question to him. She said, did you guys like consciously stop and want to become songwriters and write music? And he thought about it and he said, no, we never really had an intention to be songwriters. And she said, well, what do you mean by that? You guys are like, you and John Lennon were the greatest songwriters. And they are. I love the Beatles. They broke up over 52 years ago and we still listen to them. So he then begins to tell the story about how both him and John started writing. Back in 1960 to 62, the early Beatles started playing Hamburg. They played off and on for 2 years, and they played over 250 shows. This is when they became a band. They became the Beatles. Now, they got really frustrated, both John and Paul. And why they were really frustrated is because they were a cover band. What's a cover band? They were playing other people's music. So they just got frustrated because they were always the last act. And every time they were going on, the music that they were going to play, like Chuck Berry, had just been played. So Paul had, a few months before, written a few words down. And John looked at those words and they said, why don't we play something that's just ours? And he started playing some chords. And that cold night in Hamburg, Germany, they played their first song. And they played their first song, what was it? Love Me Do. They decided not to read someone else's sheet music, but to play and write their own. And what did that mean to me? What lesson did I take? I think that was the secret I had been looking for. I had been reading off of other people's sheet music. It actually caused me to say, hey, I don't want to be a stockbroker anymore. I want to do something and create something and sell something unique. It also caused me to be a writer. It actually was my catalyst by listening to Paul McCartney say, write your own music. That, in his life, made all the difference. What does that mean to me? I ended up writing my own music, following my own inner voice. You want to be authentic, you want to be successful, at the end of the day, the only person you're going to have to answer to is yourself. Because the only game that we ever play are the games we play against ourselves. So that day, on September 13th, 2001, when everybody was very upset, confused, they knew the world was changing, it was 2 days after 9/11, I saw Sir Paul McCartney give the secret of success. Don't follow what other people are doing. Write your own music. Play your own songs. Be who you are. Find your voice. And I've mentioned this before. There are 7.5 billion people on this planet, and your job is to go and play to your audience. And you know who your biggest fan should be, could be, and always has been? You. So I look forward to hearing about your successes and how you are writing your music and playing it. If we're not friends, please follow me, invite me to be your friend, make a comment, share your experiences, how you're writing your own music, share with other people, and give me a like. Have a wonderful weekend, and I look forward to co-creating a really great experience. Have a wonderful weekend.